Good morning and welcome to another edition of Norco Homebuyers. This is Sean Byrne and I'm here to talk about reasons why people sell their house. There's plenty of reasons and you may have your own reason apart from this list. But to get started, some people will sell their house because it's too small and they want to upgrade. They want a bigger house, their family's getting bigger, or they want to accommodate more people, whatever the case is. A lot of people sell their current house so they can buy a bigger house. And in the same token, people just want to upgrade, Maybe they want to switch neighborhoods or something like that. They just want a different house, so they sell their current and get a new one. Another reason is to fix a purchase error. So some people will think, oh man, they're having buyer's remorse. They got the wrong house. They want to get another one, so they sell the house, which I would recommend if you're in this case to wait 2 years at least, so you can avoid paying capital gains on the sale of that house. But there's other factors to take into consideration as well. Another reason why people will sell their house is for a job transfer. So they're moving on up in their life, they find a new job, but it's in another city, so they need to move, or even in another state, so they need to sell their current house to be able to, go to their job. The next one is, maybe for personal relationships. In the unfortunate case that a couple goes through a divorce, they usually want to sell their house because they just want to move on with their life, which is fine, totally understandable. It's unfortunate, but life happens, that's why they'll want to just move on and sell their house and find another house. Another reason why people will sell is because the neighborhood changes. People have their reasons. They see the neighborhood changing for one way or another, and they feel like, oh, well, time to move, sell the house, and let's get out of here, which is fine. It's just, like I said, everyone has their reasons to move. This one's a common one, empty nesters. So for those parents that are sending their last kid to college, they'll feel like, oh, this house is too big for just the two of us, or whatever the case is. So they'll say, hey, let's sell this house and find something a little smaller or different, or a different neighborhood or whatever. So empty nesters, selling their house can be a good option. So these next ones are related. Some people sell their house to see family more often. I worked with some people. They wanted to sell so they could be closer to their family and be able to see them more often. The other side of that coin is some people want to see family less often, which, like I said before, people have their reasons to sell, and sometimes, you only want to see your family during the holidays. Another reason is retirement. And so once people are done putting in their time at their job or whatever, they'll want to sell their house so they can travel around and enjoy their golden years, which is an awesome reason to sell a house. And you can use the profits from that house to fund your retirement even more. Health problems. This is an unfortunate reason, but some people will need to sell their house to pay for an unfortunate accident or an unlucky incident where they get a chronic illness or something like that. Again, very unfortunate. Hopefully it never happens to you, but it is a reason why some people will sell their house. Another reason is deferred maintenance. So there's some homeowners that are a little bit lazy, and they'll just feel like, I don't want to put any work in my house. I'll just sell it and get another house. So, they'll put their house on the market, sell it as is, and move on to another house. Next is there's some people that, they're home improvement people. So it's the other side of the people selling their house because they don't want to maintain their house. Some people sell houses because they're done improving the house. They're kind of like live-in house flippers. So each year they'll get a new house and sell their previous house, and which is a great way to make some money too. Because if you're a handy person, why not live in a new house every year or two and just fix it up and sell it and find another one. Number 14 is kind of an umbrella reason, just to get some cash, for whatever reason. Like I had mentioned in the other reasons is people want to sell their house because they need money. Maybe they want to pay for their kids' college. Maybe they need to pay for a medical procedure. Maybe they want to pay for a new business they're starting but can't refinance for whatever reason. So they'll sell their house and cash in on the equity they have in it. And another reason people will sell a property or a house is, unfortunately, someone in their family had passed away, and that member was gracious enough to leave it in their will to them. So they'll inherit the house, but they don't want the added responsibility or burden of taking care of the house or anything like that. So they'll just go ahead and sell it, which helps them avoid that extra work that they don't want or need, and they can walk away with some money in the pocket too. So everyone has their reasons to sell a house. Let me help you sell yours. This is Sean Byrne with Norco Home Buyers, and I hope you have a great day. And please pardon the wacky hairdo. Talk to you later. Bye.